Well, let's talk about your immune system. Most of the United States is covered in snow and ice and terrible weather and challenges to your health. But there's ways to make sure that you don't get sick during these times, especially during this season, because dry fasting is the best way to boost your immune system for a lot of reasons. One of the reasons is it results in a brand new immune system by day 5. Because once you get rid of your glycogen and you start cleaning out your cells and you start improving your NAD status, because that's one of the things dry fasting does, it turns on the production of NAD. And with NAD, you can turn your sirtuins on. I've talked about sirtuins a lot. You know, sirtuins are the 7 sirtuins in the cells that that help the nucleus, the mitochondria, the cytoplasm to fight off infection, fight off these problems, make your cells operate correctly. Sirtuins are the master control program, but they can't work unless they're switched on with NAD+, and dry fasting upregulates NAD+ production. So there's a real interesting correlation between your health and your gut. You know, your gut is what produces all the chemicals that allow you to have a healthy life. That's interesting, because without them we wouldn't exist. So you need a new gut, and the way to do that is to rebalance the gut biome by dry fasting, because what happens during a dry fast is you start starving out those bad parasitic microorganisms and bacteria and parasites and all the other stuff, and it gives you a chance for the gut wall lining to rebound. Day 3, you start turning on your stem cells, so the niches between the villi, you know, down here deep, where all the stuff is basically held, restores itself, and the intestines can absorb food properly. The microorganisms in the gut can operate properly. So really, that's one of the biggest deals. You know, bone marrow is what makes your immune system cells, and the thymus. Some of your leukocytes are made here. But for the most part, it's your bone marrow. And the bone marrow creates the immune system cells. So anything that you can do that'll help improve bone marrow is a good thing. That's why I take the stem cell regen. It's designed to improve the production of immune system cells out of bone marrow. But bone marrow and all those, the immune system gets dumped out in the first 3 or 4 days of a dry fast. It's getting rid of damaged and old broken cells, like your old immune system cells, and starts regenerating a brand new immune system. You know, for the flu season, if you don't have the flu, probably a good time to dry fast, because it'll prepare you for regenerating your body and energizing your body to take any kind of infection that may hit you. If you have the flu, don't dry fast. I just don't recommend it. It's too hard on the body. But there are things you can do, like wash your pillowcases and your towels and your clothing every single day, because you re-inoculate yourself at night with the stuff that comes off your body onto your pillows and stuff. So cleanliness is next to godliness, as they say, and it certainly is next to health. But for this time, the idea that, you know, you can do a dry fast, a lot of people haven't done a dry fast. It's just what you do when you sleep. You don't eat and you don't drink. You just keep it going on for a few days. If you haven't tried this before, just try it for a couple of days. Try it over a weekend. See that you can do this, and it's really pretty easy. Then advance it to 5 days, because the Russian doctors have all stated that you don't get the benefits from dry fasting until the 5th day. That's when you get a new immune system. That's when the stem cells are in the progenitor stage to be able to become differentiated into different cells in your body to heal things. It's that 5-day mark is really the first mark where you really get the super benefits of dry fast. Then go on to 7 if you can. I do. I'm going to start one in a couple of weeks, I think. But again, this is the time to prepare for the flu season. In the middle of it, before you get one. And try dry fasting. It's really pretty easy.
Yes?
We have a message. Can you remind people to subscribe, please, sir?
What now?
Please.
Oh, very well.